Hey everybody, Richter Knives here, your favorite knife tuber. Episode number 158. Today I got a sweet pocket knife for you to check out. This is a Jack Wolf. This is the newest version, and it's the VENOM Jack. This one is actually the CamoCarbon Toxic Green. These will be at dealers on the 16th of this month, 11 a.m. Pacific time, 2 p.m. Eastern time. I will put a list in the links below of the dealers where you can get this, but check it out. Cool box. You could pause this and read it. This is one of the real reasons I actually love Jack Wolf knives. Read that, check it out. Pretty cool box actually. I mean, I'm not a real box guy, but it has this velvety texture to it. Feels premium. You know, some people dig the box stuff. I'm not really into it. I do, however, like this, and I think this is probably one of the better presentations and boxings of pocket knives you can get. So check this out. This artwork here is by Gonzo. It says Jack Wolf Knives right here. You got the VENOM Jack, fancy. He's all fancied up in the snake outfit with the sword. Pretty sweet. I really dig that. There's all your Jack Wolf information. Logo right there. Fancy. Let's open it up. You get one of these bad boys here, and that's nice. I actually use these just because, you know, I mean, maybe that's what they're there for. And then you get a slip in there, and these are pretty cool slips. I actually carried this one day. Has the Jack Wolf Knives logo on it. This is almost like a, I would say like a crazy horse leather. Not a bad slip. Fits very well, as a matter of fact. So you get that. You get that fancy thing right there. What else is in here? You get a pog if you're into pogs. Same artwork as the tube. Very cool. And then you got VENOM Jack on the back. Love it. What else is in here? Oh yeah, you can't forget the stickers. I'm a sticker guy, and I always have a hard time getting these bad boys out. Maybe I'll get one out to show you. Maybe. We shall see. Come out of there, little feller. You little devil. Come out of there. There we go. Got it. Get two of them, just in case you want to save one, you want to stick one. Whatever makes you happy. Pretty cool sticker. I bet you I got more stickers than a 9-year-old. No kidding. It's pretty insane. But if you're a knife guy, you probably do anyway. Let's look at the knife for Pete's sake. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Ready? Boom. Is that freaking gorgeous or what? Let's open it up. Woo! Did you hear that? Listen to that walk and talk. Nice. Put your peepers on that. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? This is pretty sweet. This is based on a Trapper model, and it's got the Wharncliffe blade, obviously. This has a DLC coating, and it's pretty sweet. It's a blackwashed or stonewashed, blackwash, same thing. So you can see it's not just straight black. It's got that like a worn look, which you know I love. I'm all about patina. This is not real patina, but this actually to me is my preference on a model that does not patina. Just because I can drop it and I'm not going to stress out about scratching it. It's already scratched, you know what I'm saying? It'll kind of add to the look probably. Love the finish on this. The CamoCarbon green. The colors are really popping on this one. They've even blackwashed the hardware. Check it. So even the corners you can tell have like this shine to them, like they've been tumbled. See, You can see the back spring right there. You can kind of tell where it was. But I will say this back spring, this fit and finish, you're not going to find nothing. You're not going to find nothing wrong. I can't gig it for any kind of fit and finish. If you look at the closed position, this is totally flush. You could see that, but you can't feel it. Half stop, same thing. Completely flush. Open position, same. And to be honest with you, this is probably bordering on custom, if not custom level right here. Fit and finish. Look at the blade centering. And if you watch old Knife Thoughts, you know he probably loves this thing, because you ain't about to get no proud tip. I want you to see this. You got to pull it way up there before it gets proud. It sits way down in there, and you still got plenty of blade. Very sweet, very sweet. Like I said, it's a trapper pattern with the Wharncliffe blade on it. Also, as you can tell, it's a slip joint, obviously. CamoCarbon, toxic green. Woohoo! Has integral bolsters and liners, DLC coated. So the you see the covers are very thin on this, very thin. You can almost barely make them out on the back of this thing. That's how thin they are. And that's all one piece titanium. Titanium back spring. Titanium everything except the blade here. And this is S90V, which I think is very capable. Super steel. I've never had a problem with S90V. Very nice. Came very sharp. Very deep, tall, hollow grind. Look at that. You see it? Super thin behind the edge. 12 thousandths, I believe, is what it says on the website. That feels really thin, very sharp. And I want you to check out the tip. It almost disappears. Look at that. It goes from this thick back here, which is not even really thick, to almost bloody nothing. Very good for piercing task. Utility. This is a utility beast of a slip joint. I don't think you're going to find too many more knives that are slip joints that would be a better utility cutter, honestly. I love a Wharncliffe blade just because of that. I love to carry a Wharncliffe blade just for what I do at work. I open boxes and things like that, and cut tape, and do a lot of table cuts. You know what I'm saying? So this is, you know, perfect for my EDC. Matter of fact, I carry a GEC Viper quite a bit. I carry Spyderco K390 Wharncliffe, and I love a Wharncliffe blade. Y'all know I do. If you watch Richter Knives, you know that. And if you don't, subscribe for Pete's sake. I would if it were me. So this has a DLC Stonewashed titanium Torx as well. Blade's hollow grind. The closed length is going to be 3.81 inches. The blade length is 3 inches. So hey, blade laws, go kick rocks. You know what I'm saying? Cutting edge is going to be 2.64 inches. Beautiful, beautiful termination right there. So you can get all kind of life out of your blade. Love that sharpening notch. It looks good. It matches the knife. Sorry about the wind, y'all. It's that looks just right. And you don't get that smile right there. You know what I'm saying? Those of you who know what I'm talking about know what I'm talking about. But if you have a thick blade stock right there and you bring it all the way up here, it's gonna smile on you, which means the thickness of the blade is gonna make that edge creep up there and smile and be thick right there, but it's not. Great sharpening on this one. This was the best sharpened Jack Wolf I've had. Came out of the box razor razor sharp. I've used it ever since the day I got it, and I have not had any performance loss at all. It's sticky, very, very sticky. It's like a, you know, it's fruit roll-up sticky, cherry flavor. Let's do the walk and talk. The pull, I would say, is about 6, but very authoritative. It's not hard to pull. I think mostly because you have this nail nick, but I think you're kind of a goof if you're opening it like that, because you can just really grab the blade and just pull it open. But you have no fear that, you know, it's going to close on you. See, I can put my fingers right there and do that. I know it's kind of dangerous, but I'm a dangerous man. I ain't scared, because this thing has a full half stop, and the back of the blade right there is completely squared off. So it's going to hit that half stop hard. See? And let's see. The pull from here to halfway is probably a 6. That right there is probably a 7, and that's authoritative. Listen. Very good snap. Some of the best walk and talk I've seen on a slip joint. I mean, good night. And it ain't going nowhere. It's there. You've got to do something completely ignorant to get this to close on you. Full confidence in using this thing. I mean, I might even stab something with it. I mean, not crazy stab, but you know what I'm saying. And yeah, very nice walk and talk. I give that a 9.9 out of 10 walk and talk. I don't even know why I'm giving it that. It should just be a 10. It's pretty sweet. It's not bordering being too heavy. It's just, it's easy to manipulate, but very authoritative. Love it. It's what you want in a slip joint. It's exactly what you want. I don't know how they get this walk and talk, but they've nailed it. Completely nailed it. Let's see. It's 2.5 ounces, so it doesn't weigh very much, especially for all that titanium and that blade. Let's give you some comparisons of other knives. So this is kind of what it reminds me of right here. If you look at it, it's a little shorter. This is a Tony Bose case Wharncliffe Trapper. Let's open it up. Boop. I mean, very different blades, very different looks, but you can tell by the frame there's some inspiration there. See what I'm saying? I'm shaking. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Let's look at something else. Let's look at the Jack Wolf laid back jack. It's another Wharncliffe. This is a little bigger than that. Let's get this in my hand. So butt to butt, there's your size comparison. And you'll see the blade on this Wharncliffe here is a little bit taller as well. Let me get them up there so you can see. There we go. Let me go this way. That makes more sense. There you go. So you got that one. And then you got the old everyday man's knife, the Wharncliffe Trapper. I'm not a Wharncliffe, but the case trapper. You see kind of where that butt comes up. Kind of same. This is a whole lot taller. See? But you can tell they've got some similarity ties. So a couple of things I really enjoy about this knife is, like I said, the walk and talk. And the first thing I thought about when I opened it up and felt of it is just how freaking solid this thing is. This feels so solid in your hand. As far as slip joints go, this is probably one of the more solid slip joints that I've ever used. And that's saying something, because I've got a lot of pocket knives. And I handled, oh golly, I don't even know how many pocket knives. but this is super solid. Ergos, insanely good, insanely good. This downward, I guess, what do you call it? This downward handle right here at the back just locks you in. It's not coming out of your hand. You know what I'm saying? 4-finger grip. I am probably a medium hand, I guess. Not small by any means, but look at that. You can choke up pretty far. See what I'm saying? Just insane ergos. The only ergo thing I'd give it is the corners are a little sharp. They're not real sharp. You're not going to catch anything on there. Maybe this corner right here, but what are you doing if your finger's on that corner? You're being a goof. I don't know what you're doing. It's rounded off really good in the back. Like I said, this is smooth right here, but in hand you're not feeling those corners. It's nothing bothersome. I just say maybe a little bit of chamfering would help it, but to bring it from great to really great ergos. Love that there's no billboarding all over the blade. You got the Jack Wolf right here, which is classy. I like it. I love the font on that. It just matches the whole vibe. And then you got the blade still on the back, S90V. No billboarding anywhere. And they could very easily put an etch and nobody'd probably say anything. They could probably stick a wolf on that blade and you'd be like, oh, sweet. They just want to keep it classy. Great job, Ben. Great job. Love this. And by the way, full disclosure, Ben from Jack Wolf Knives did send me this knife and for full review. And I just want to thank him. Awesome. Thank you, Jack Wolf, for the knife and the opportunity to make a video on this. I really enjoy it. I'm really glad I get to share this with y'all, all my subscribers. Some of y'all probably are a bunch of slip joint fillers and you dig stuff like this right here, right? But if you like this, I also think you'll like this. I really do. If you're looking at it and you really think you want to try it, if you're even on the fence about it, if you get one, you're not going to be disappointed. And the only issue I've ever had with a Jack Wolf knife was my Pioneer Jack, and it just wasn't sharpened well. But just to tell you how good the customer service is, Ben himself told me that and I didn't ask him. I just made it. Somebody asked me in a group chat or a post or something, how do I like it? And I said, man, I love it. Only thing is, you know, it came a little dull, but I can sharpen it. I'm a knife sharpener, so no big deal to me. I love it. And he actually got in the comments and offered to send it to a professional whetstone sharpener free. Even shipping, he'd take care of shipping and everything, fast turnaround. So what kind of customer service is that? Is Benchmade doing that for you? Probably not. Case doing that for you? Nope. I don't think GEC is doing it. That being said, love the customer service. Ben is one of the coolest guys in knife community, easily. Look at the sun changing on me. Hey, thank you, Lord. Giving me the sunshine. Love this knife. Super excited about it. And like I said, these are going to come out on Friday, and it's going to be, one more time, Friday 8/16 at 11 a.m. Pacific time, 2 p.m. Eastern time. I'll put links below for dealers. Check it out. They've got other variations of this pocket knife too. If you don't like the black DLC Blackwash, or you don't like the green, they actually have, let me see, I got my laptop right next to me, so I will try to show you if the light permits it. Let's look at my laptop. I don't think it's going to permit it. Let's see. probably can't see that. Anywho, yeah, you got the blue marble carbon fiber with the hand satin blade. All right, let me bring this back down. You got the blue marble carbon fiber with the hand satin blade. You got the CamoCarbon toxic green, just like this. The titanium rock pattern, which I believe is the very first time that Jack Wolf has done that. It has the purple hardware. And then you also have the fat carbon dark matter red with the blast and tumble blade. That's a beautiful, beautiful knife. And even out of all of them, I think you get the fat carbon dark matter gold. Those are beautiful as well. Let's see, I think they have a CamoCarbon Damascus and the Mars Valley. Those might be old ones. I think they are. The dark matter gold is not. The Blue Canyon Rich Light is going to be at BladeHQ specifically, exclusively, and that to me is one of the best looking. It's the best looking slip joint that I've seen Jack Wolf have. The blue Rich Light, it has like a bronzed hardware. It's beautiful, beautiful hand satin rub blade. Anywho, if you like this, go snag you one. You know what I'm saying? Sorry about the light here. But, anyways, this is Richter Knives. If you like this video, hey, like it with your thumb. Push the button. Also, hit the subscribe button. So don't forget to tell your friends, your family, your crush, your mom and them, your baby mama, your barber about Richter Knives. This is Richter. Out.